A girl approaches you and says, "Pretend we're friends." I'm being followed. What would you do? I'm in Japan, and this is a scam that regularly happens here, so I will take her to the local convenience store where there are security cameras. There's a common scam going on in Japan. A cute young girl will say she needs help from an aggressor. He will come up to you and get in your face, but not start anything. Hasty to provoke you, and the moment you do anything to him, he will collapse and she will call the police, and then she deny ever requesting help, and you get arrested and sued for a lot of money by him. Ask them if they want me to put an arm around them or hold their hand and walk them to safety. I usually don't tell people I have done martial arts, but in a situation like this I might do so just to reassure them. I'd also ask the girl to please inform me about this person and their state of mind if she knows them, and offer to be a witness if she needs to report them or anything else. You treat them like you would want someone to treat your sister in the same situation. Honestly, I'd pretend I'm her friend, and then I'd almost feel compelled to confront the follower. Like, dude, fuck off. Maybe get a pic or something and report to the police. Do it 'cause they think women are easier into fight attack, and they pussy out when a guy's there. Literally any guy. I've seen it before. You don't even have to be a jack guy, just not a woman. Twats. This actually happened to me when I was in my 30s. I played along, gave her a quick friend hug, and started talking enthusiastically like we've known each other for a long time and were supposed to meet here. Hey, there you are. We walked into the nearest place, which happened to be a McDonald's. We sat there for like 20 minutes until her actual friends showed up. I did that when I was like 14. A super creepy guy was following me on my way to school, and I waved at him and told him to pretend he knew me because I was being followed, and he was nice enough to play along. And he saw I was so scared that even walked with me till I got to my school XD. This shitty question again, really. After the man versus bear debate, you'd think the men would be smart enough to tell the woman to fuck off. Chances are you as a man are gonna lose a kidney, or worse. If she's genuinely in trouble, you just can't tell either. Let her approach another woman for help like the sisterhood they all pretend to be. Nothing. There's every chance that she is part of a scam being pulled on you. Strange ladies are no less dangerous than strange men, and she needs to call the police. Too often women are used as bait in these kind of setups because of current social beliefs allowing men and children to be extremely vulnerable to such manipulation. First, I'd take her concern seriously. Then, I'll try to find a discreet way to assess the situation and ensure her safety. Depending on the circumstances, I might suggest finding a public place or contacting authorities if necessary. It's important to prioritize her well-being while handling the situation discreetly and responsibly. If this were in Australia, where I'm from, sadly, I have experienced this more than once. I am also female. Lee makes small talk with them, asking where they got their outfit, commenting, "You're looking great. Gal, how have you been?" And try to walk with them until I can find a spot or they can book an Uber. I do pretend we were friends and go somewhere with her where there was a chance for her to call for help. Like call a relative or an actual friend. I live in Germany, so the chances that this is actually a girl in need are much greater than it being a trap to lure me into and back a lie and harvest my organs. I would automatically assume she was part of the shadowy syndicate that has been stalking me for years, along with her alleged stalker. They're all in it together. I have to wear a special device so they can't read my thoughts by scanning my limbic system, so I would immediately flee. I lived in Mexico City for a while, and this was quite common. Unfortunately, it is not a safe country for women. Around 10 women are murdered every day in Mexico, and 1 is raped every 20 seconds. The government does nothing to protect them, so they try to protect themselves. I would immediately start chatting with her as if we were old friends, saying something like, "I can't believe this, let's grab a seat and catch up." I'd lead her to a crowded place where she'd be less vulnerable, keeping an eye out for anyone who might be following. It's a sign of gentrification of our society for how this dilemma has evolved. 1. It's shitty that this can occur, a woman feeling threatened and actually being followed, too. It's even shittier that as the man being approached you have to worrying about this being a scam. Act like we knew each other for ages, ask how they are. Say something like, I heard from Hannah she's already at the cafe, so we better hurry. How's it going? And then hopefully have a mock conversation about life and crap, and hurry the heck away from where we were. As a woman who gets followed a lot, what the hell is my life? The comments here are saddening. I would just walk with her to the nearest place that has lots of people and light, or security staff that I know of. Chances are she is being harassed by a creep. I'd try to act both outgoing, excited, and a bit loud. That'll likely make that stalker a bit uncomfy. I'll also say, come on, X, Y, and Z are all waiting for you. We better not make them wait long. I'll proceed to walk to a more open area with people around. My first instinct would be to create a believable backstory. I'd greet her with a big smile and say, wow, it's so good to see you, how's your family doing? Then, I'd walk with her towards a well-lit and busy area, making sure she felt safe and supported. Smile, take her hand, start walking, and ask her to explain the situation currently unfolding to me, and to do so with a smile on her face and to throw a little laughing in there for good measure. As we walk, I plan accordingly depending on what I hear. See, coffee shop or McDonald's if none, order an Uber to one and talk about the weather, an office BS, until it arrives, and go grab a coffee, and after about 30 minutes get an Uber to drop her off at home. Sorry, but chances are whoever's following her is working with her to rob me. I fuck off. Go to a store or something, I'd figure it out. I'm not about to risk getting stayed for a stranger if I'm not sure they're the ones actually in danger. I'd say better than that, give her a big hug, kiss her forehead and wrap my arm around her and start walking with her as we a couple. Then I'd find out who and why she was being followed and hope that I don't become her next stalker. JK on that part. This is a repost bot that copied the same post title and one of the comments from elsewhere on Reddit. Report the post choosing the option spam followed by harmful bot. I cut her off before she can finish the word friends and say, not interested. I have a girlfriend. She's a strong, independent queen who doesn't need some straight, white cis male coming to her rescue. She can use her equality on him. Actually happened to me once. Girl approached my wife and me at a bar and asked if I could pretend to be her brother. Some guy was creeping her out. I was just like, hey, there you are. Didn't you see us sitting here? Dude left. I'd be on alert because I would think this is a setup, so I would keep my eyes on both her and whoever is about to ambush me. I'm the least imposing guy you could find on the street, so coming to me for protection makes no sense. Take her to the nearest convenience store or something. She could really be in danger. She could be fucking with me as a prank, or she's trying to scam. In all cases, the nearest public place would be the best place. My response would be immediate and friendly, hey, let's go over here and catch up. I'd walk with her, engaging in conversation, and make sure we headed towards a well-populated area where she could feel secure. Reacting quickly, I'd say, hey there, it's been ages, let's grab a drink and catch up. I'd lead her into a busy establishment, staying alert and watching for any suspicious individuals who might be following. Smiling, I'd say, oh, hi, was just thinking about you. Let's go sit down somewhere and chat. I'd guide her to a safe, crowded place, keeping her engaged in conversation and watching for her follower get murdered, as anyone seen with her is seen as an ally of hers, which is a dangerous endeavor. In trying to be a good human, I instead have an unfortunate day. If I had another chance, I'd just run. Ah, there you are. Mark's just called to park the car. He'll meet us at the cinema. Film starts in about 25 minutes. Want to go and grab some snacks first? Then walk towards a big shop that sells food. I've had somebody come up to me in a bar and do that. Not sure why she trusted me, but she asked me to pretend like we worked together. I took the hint quickly and went with it. The guy went away. This happened to me once. The girl didn't tell me she was being followed though. She just asked me to walk her to her car. Her ex-boyfriend was waiting at her car. It ended in a bit of a scrap. Do exactly that. I once helped a woman get home from the train station after she was being followed, and after seeing the fear trembling her, I'd do it for any in that sort of situation again. Reacting quickly, I'd say, "There you are, I've been looking for you. Let's go this way." I'd walk with her, keeping up a friendly chat, and head towards a crowded area where she'd be safe. Pretend she's a friend or family member, then walk her to a safe place, and if needed, flag down police or security if the person following doesn't leave even when she's with someone else. Smiling, I'd say, "There you are, I've been waiting for you. Let's go this way." I'd walk with her towards a public place, ensuring she felt secure and that no one was following us. Smiling, I'd say, "Hi, let's catch up. It's been so long." I'd walk with her towards a safe, public place, engaging in conversation and staying vigilant for any suspicious activity. I'd smile and say, "Hi, want to join me for a walk?" I'd walk with her towards a safe, public place, keeping the conversation going and staying vigilant for any suspicious activity. I'd respond warmly, "Hey, good to see you, want to walk with me for a bit?" I'd steer her towards a crowded area, keeping her engaged in conversation and making sure she felt safe.